let's put the poll up because I'm seeing some really interesting guesses in the chat right now as well, man. I want to make sure that we get some of our audience input in on some of this because it looks really, really good right now. I'm super thrilled to kind of see this match of some new blood hopping in. And there we go. Looks like the picks are in. And we got Sephiroth. All right, let's hop into the full game.
3, 2, 1.
All right, we're going PS2 for that game 1. And we're seeing Sephiroth, Falcon. Now, I don't know. I do not like this at all. We saw earlier that Szoke just was super aggressive off stage with these down airs from Falcon as well as these back airs. But look at this. We're seeing already the shield pressure coming out with those side Bs. Look at that shield damage right there.
Yep.
Already down to a Skittle size. And these pokes with that fair is kind of what makes Sephiroth so great. Is that once he's in control of the stage, it's super hard for characters like Falcon, like Wario, like Mario, who don't really have those disjoints of their own or projectiles. And we're seeing some really decent just neutral coming out from Horns Up with a character that just is not like your traditional heavy. And it's just showing off something that, look at this ledge pressure right here. Has to drop off, but down smashes it, keeping him away. And there it is again. That's why this character has some of the best ledge trapping in the entire game. The only option you have there, again, is you have to jump off of platform and then jump again in order to completely avoid that special and down smash. And even then, Sephiroth covers that with up air, which is super big. And now he has his comeback mechanic, similar to Joker's, where you get it after taking damage. However, I'd say this one is much better designed. It's much more balanced, but at the same time, it's crazy. Nice up smash. Much faster pace.
We are deadlocked in the poll right now. It is 2-2. We are split at 50% on who will win right now. If you guys get a chance, hop in and vote.
Now, I kind of, after thinking about it, I think here's the reasoning behind Sephiroth here. Beyond just the fact that it's a new character, and a lot of players may not have experienced too much Sephiroth themselves, this character is not Bowser, and it's not King K. Rool. And I think as a heavy player, Horns Up is very much aware of his character's weaknesses, and like genuinely, that's how hard a good Falcon can punish your heavy. Even if you yourself are good,
yeah,
it's just, it might not be worth it. And it's really cool to see two players this deadlocked, this even, have all of these counter picks. Because like different compared to like RP4 and Handy and Chompy, some of the veterans of IPGs, that they kind of stayed in their picks. You don't really see them switch up too much unless it's just for fun or just for like a mutual agreement. So it's really interesting to see this kind of counter pick battle. Really good use of that up B.
Just like Solid this Hedgehog just said, it's chess out here, and we are tied up at 3-3 again in the polls right now. Still in game number 1.
Oh my god. This might just break his shield. That's so much damage. Parries it. Takes all that damage. Oh my gosh. How did he make that back? That was so much damage back here. Does not go for it. So much pressure. How will Szoke make this back? Another thing. I forgot about this until just now. Hopefully he doesn't die before I say it. Sephiroth also gets super armor on his smash attacks when he has range. That was a great. That was so needed. So needed. But
oh no!
Too little, too late. Misses ledge. That was super intimidating stuff. I'm not sure even if he was closer to ledge to grab it there. I'm not sure how or if that would have two-framed him. You never know, and I would want to know if I was him. You know, like
I had to get into that Sephiroth. I feel like they kill me with these brand new character win stages.
Definitely. My favorite when it came out was Joker's, because when you play him in doubles, he just takes up the whole screen. Like there's nobody else helping.
There's nothing.
Just Joker, guys. Come on.
All right, so we are at the point now where we are finally. So it's 1-up, Horns Up, and we've got a tie again in the polls. We could probably put that up for a tiebreaker, honestly. We've got a 3-3 tie on the polls on this. Let's get ready to hop back into it. No indecision on that. Let's go for it.
Definitely. Same picks. Definitely don't blame either player. And we're going
same stage.
They're not surprised. And you'll see this at all levels, honestly. And I think both these players, they were wild cards. And like, I couldn't have like used that term better than this week. Both these players, beyond just their picks as like with players with Bowser and K. Rool and Falcon and Cloud and all of these characters that we saw tonight, these characters also just, or these players rather, they just have so many different characters and so much skill that like, it's crazy that we're seeing them tonight, you know? Like, these are pretty crazy, wild picks that like, I just wouldn't have expected this to be the outcome tonight. And already we're seeing Horns Up take full advantage of these techniques that many players are just unfamiliar with the counter to. Many players have never seen before even, because Sephiroth like really just came out. Like, a lot of players didn't spend the time to mess around with him or even have purchased him yet. And really nice stuff coming out there. The cancel that you can do by jumping, by holding that neutral special with Sephiroth, trying to get that grab. It's much smaller than a lot of other sword characters' grabs in this game. But a lot of his
Horns Up
just,
still on his first stock right now.
Yeah.
And hopefully I didn't curse him on it.
I don't know. I think that when you're ahead of Sephiroth, you're in your best spot. Like, it's really hard to take that stock. Despite him being as light as Kirby, like, it's just challenging. Like, it's so intimidating. And finally loses it. But I think that Horns Up pick, like, if he continues to play like this, there's going to be a bracket reset, and here it comes. There it is again. Really great, consistent stuff. That's so important for viewers at home, is that this is what like ledge trap consistency is all about. If you are able to continually get these types of reads and these types of intimidating pressure on your opponent, and you're able to place it in the same spot so that they have to make the exact same decision every single time, you're putting them in a 50-50. And the 50-50 essentially is, will I jump or will I drop?
Wow!
And so far,
and Szoke with one Szoke of one of his own.
Yeah, and I think that right there is what he needed to just get himself back in the game mentally, is that you don't want to go into this behind and have to work your way back, and I think he's aware of that, and he wants to keep that W next to his name here. He does not want to lose that and have to get the bracket reset, but as we see that, some really crafty stuff coming out there with the triple side B Shadow Ball on him, actually getting Horns Up out of the grab, which was super impressive to see. And there it is, another ledge trap option. Finally makes it back on the stage. I think a little bit of user back throw into back air maybe. Doesn't do anything. This character has so many combos, Sephiroth. And I think as he gets explored more and more, especially offline, you're going to be seeing lots of pro players pick this character up. Goes for that fair. I think he meant to do back air this time, but I think at this percent, he has to account for DI as well as just other options.
So much has happened that I keep thinking that like it's got to be two. Like we've played 2 games. We literally are
right?
just in the second
Wow,
game.
that was so close. Szoke was so close to really, really turning that against him there, and there it is, the forward tilt with the middle hit, and the sweet spot is going to take that second game, and Horns Up now up 2 games on loser's side of this grand finals. Yes. I love it so much.
You know, they just give people different stuff.
Yes.
Let me try to see if I can catch some part of this instant replay. There we go.
Nice. And right here, like, that movement, like, it's very small, but it's super important to see is that Horns Up, when he used the speed that he had, went off stage, made Szoke have to recover high there, because he either was going to nair, because he had the time to, or he was going to up air, or fair, or any move, really. He could have done anything. And that's the scariest part about that, is he did nothing. He allowed him to up B, go onto platform, and punish him with a simple F tilt. That's all he needed. Really great stuff. Like, look at this. That's all he needed. And sometimes that's all you really do need. Really great stuff.
Catch up into the full game.
Yeah.
If it ever does that. No, it's funny. I feel like it's in a loop.
Yeah.
Oh wow, no, I really do think we're in like an infinite loop,
Oh no.
in a replay loop. The fortunate thing is, there we go. The game's still happening. There we go.
Cool. So we only one stock gun, but honestly, nothing really new in this game. We're seeing Sephiroth take the lead early and just continually get those shadow balls, those fares and everything up as well, and it's just really causing some ruckus to be had. But the ruckus that Szoke just caused was that down air that he's been consistently getting. I think he needs to get more of. I think that what we've been seeing from Szoke is that he needs to be more aggressive with these edge guards. Although at the same time, Sephiroth is one of the most he's the hardest character. He's one of the hardest characters in this game to edge guard, but we're seeing the punishes come out. Horns Up is making some unfortunate options here as he gets F smash and starting to lose that lead. However, I really think he wants this 3-0. He really does want to be able to. Ooh, and there it is! Really nice use of that up B with the fully charged Octo Slash, as it's called. And goes for the Falcon Punch? Maybe a misinput. I don't see how that could have possibly hit. And I think the reason why that Octo Slash hit like that is because the way Sephiroth is facing, that's the way the knockback angle sends you. And so that time, he knew that if Szoke went out to challenge it with a down air, he knew he could safely just do fully charge up B and kill him there since he was at that high of a percent. And now we're seeing those Shadow Balls come out with 4 of them, almost 5. Gonna be so much damage. Throws out the second charge of neutral B, goes up tilt. Let's see, up air, maybe? No, nothing. Oh my goodness. Ooh, punishing there. Barely making it over that second charge. He needs to do anything. He needs to do something. He needs to take a stock. It's the only way he stays in this game for this part of the set. And while I think that nice up throw, side B up air. I think that's unfortunate. Oh, miss it. He didn't have it spaced properly. I don't know. I think that right here, Szoke's got one chance. He's got to get one really good string. He's got to get some sort of 0 to death, something.
Gotta hit him with those knees, man.
Yes, and there it is.
Not gonna happen.
Bracket reset. You gotta ask yourself, will a character switch come out? Because personally, while I do think Falcon wins this matchup, I just think that the way Horns Up has been playing on the stage, I just think either a stage pick or a character switch needs to come out. That's what I'm thinking right now. Because Szoke plays well once he gets those punishes in, but Horns Up, man, really making sure that he does not have to play a heavy.
Yeah. All right.
Like, he came to show up.
No, he really did. And I mean, honestly, we get a 3-0 victory right behind that, guys. And we're getting ready to go into the reset for real here. Where both of these guys are coming into true finals, coming into losers now. And yeah, that's why I wanted to hop back really quickly, because I wanted to see character select. And I had a good feeling that it was going to be a quick run back. So let's go ahead and hop into the full game.
Interesting pick with the Donkey Kong here. Now, I understand why, but at the same time, I'm a little hesitant to say that this is going to be in Szoke's favor here. Just because this character, like, it's the exact opposite of the matchup we would have seen with Falcon and Bowser, is that this character, Sephiroth, while sure, he does die kind of early, he has a crazy counter. He has a really good ledge trapping tool that will easily hit DK compared to Falcon. DK has a hard time recovering and has, like, only a couple options to really get Sephiroth off stage. And even then, look at that. Octo Slash is going to punish DK if he doesn't shield. And, like, nice use of the down tilt there. More players should start doing that kind of stuff with those sliding down tilts. He breaks the shield! So unfortunate. Luckily, he doesn't keep One Wing Angel here, but Nice, very patient play coming out here. Back air, nice. Back airs again, maybe? No, very nice patient play. Gets the single tech chase read with the multi-jab, and then the single extra damage with that side B. Already 40%, 55%. And here he goes. Honestly, this character is so reminiscent of Joker, Sephiroth is, in the way he plays. He has really decent neutral projectile with that flame ball. You can use it in so many ways for ledge trapping, similar to the way downward gun works for Joker. And it's just really oppressive. But then he also just has that side B that just racks up damage so quickly, and you can kind of play really passive with when you need to just rack up damage and not approach. But then on the flip side, he just plays so much differently with that range that you don't see from Joker unless he has Arsene.
Yeah.
However, let's see here. Almost max rage, 7% from max rage. Will Szoke be able to take any sort of stock lead here? Octoslash again. Lives that. Nice forward tilt to take it out. And I don't know. I don't think that DK is the answer for this. Maybe on small battlefield though. I could definitely see. I really
Not
hope
on Pokemon
that,
Stadium. No.
Yeah. I just think that the stage. Ooh. May have spoken too soon. Oh my goodness. And that's what I mean. That's so useful as a character. Like, and then on top of that, he really does not have to worry about dropping from ledge of Sephiroth against DK because DK is just so big. Like, that Octoslash is going to punish you. And here, look at that. Luckily, he teched that. But even then, the neutral B, or the side B rather, even the like fully charged option just gives you so many options. And unfortunately, his DK, he's not Falcon. He's not. Yeah, he's too big. He can't fastball it quick enough. Like, there are so many options that, like, you have to watch out for.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, you can't do that. Whereas Falcon could just get spiked by that. He has no hitbox on it. It's a command grab. This character has a giant hitbox that is gonna hit DK. DK has no sort of, like, intangibility or disjoints that's gonna allow him to hit you like that.
Able to get back onto the stage. But he's going to need basically a perfect stock up for the rest of the way here. Not like that.
Yep. So smart from Horns Up to do the reverse facing up B there. And I was talking about this, I think while you were gone, was that the up B, that the Octoslash, that like swiping fury that he does.
Yeah.
Essentially, the way Sephiroth faces when he does it, that's the way the opponent will get sent once the knockback starts. So Sephiroth was facing out that time, and you'll see Sephiroth here turns out using his jump and just hits him straight to the right. Super useful. So, and this is why it's so hard to edgeguard him, because like, sure, he's a big light character that you're gonna be able to send far once you hit him, if you can hit him though. Like, he can mix up so well with the normal up B and then the charge up B.
Right back to the same stage.
I'm surprised. But honestly, I think that Szoke and Horns Up, they're both players that they're fine with runbacks. And I think that Szoke might just need a game or two to adapt. And we might just see some counterplay come out. But at the same time, Horns Up, definitely looking really into this. That's a back air. Into, ooh, really lucky, gets that there. Ooh, nice trying to get that tomahawk up smash, but does not get anything off of it. Horns Up was aware. Tries to get the counter, it's nothing. Nice up B. Tries again, and there it is. Now he's aware of it. Horns Up is so ready for it that he's even jumping before just to get the reverse hitting up B every time. Super smart stuff from him. Getting that middle hit from the forward tilt as well. Trying to get maximum damage. Oh, don't do that. That's pretty laggy. Yeah. The one thing that Sephiroth, I would say, is like one of his weaknesses is just he has lots of slower moves. And if you just throw them out as if they're like Captain Falcon or something like that, or Bowser, where they do have moves that are a bit faster, you are going to get punished. And that's what we kind of saw right there with that Octo Slash guy. Look at Big Greedy just kind of throwing these out here. And he's kind of throwing away his own percent lead that he's been building up this whole time. And now we might see a forward air.
He might just be feeling that confident.
Yeah. That time, we're seeing the conditioning now come out. But finally, a stock lead for Szoke. That conditioning that I'm talking about is actually just the fact that Szoke literally had to back up and roll away from ledge just so that he didn't get punished for trying to edge guard. We're finally seeing some extra credit as well coming out here from Szoke.
Oh, really tried to put it away.
Wow. I'd be a little tilted if I was Szoke right here. And now we're gonna be seeing we're gonna see him go for these couple of easy hits with these up tilts, really sharking and making sure that he has to do something to get off that stage. He cannot stand still. And unfortunately, it's gonna allow DK to have to approach, even though he's in the lead in terms of percent, and because he just can't approach Sephiroth from far away. He's too far of reach, and is about to lose that percent lead. Now that's pretty much even. Finally lost the percent lead.
Ooh, close on shield break.
Oh my goodness!
Oh!
No! Faces it. I knew something like that was gonna happen. I was like, oh! Not gonna be enough yet. Back air? No, misses both. Has one wing angel though. This is it, folks. Both at 100%.
Forward, yep.
Yeah, he has to wait. He has to wait. Cannot make another mistake like that. Oh my goodness, the conditioning. Be careful here. Oh my goodness, I'm so surprised there was no up smasher up there.
Oh, Lariat's gonna do it.
Yep. And finally, Szoke takes game 2.
Breaks
barely,
breaks a 4-game winning streak there.
Yeah. That was so good there by Horns Up when he charged the neutral B and then went for a jumping fair because he knew DK had no options to punish it once he approached that point. But unfortunately, there he goes for forward tilt. Honestly, it would have been insane to see him go for F smash because in that situation, Horns Up would have had super armor. He had one winning angel. And I think that's the smallest little detail that he could have done differently is it's hard to react to that on the fly since he already had inputted forward tilt. But if he had decided to not input forward tilt and just go for broke with that forward smash, I think it's possible we may see a victory for that game for him. And already we're seeing crazy amount of damage output for Horns Up. Oh my gosh. Even outranging DK's long arms. Beat his gap attack. I'm not sure why so many play. It's not just a Horns Up thing, I've noticed. I've been watching lots of Sephiroth play at multiple levels recently, and a lot of them will do that sideways up B on stage. And I'm not sure if it's trying to make them expect the Octo Slash, because I guess since Octo Slash doesn't cross up shield, lots of players will try to punish it, but since they're doing the weaker version, it goes through. And it's like a mix-up, but it's so laggy even then that a lot of time players still get punished. Nice forward smash to take the first stock. Now, I doubted it last long, just it's so hard to avoid it as DK at normal percent, so yep, there it is. The unfortunate thing about being DK is there's been this running meme is that every time a DLC character comes out, DK frowns and says, oh boy, another losing matchup.
Yeah.
He gets carried off the stage by Steve, he gets edge guarded by Min Min, he gets 0 to death and infinited by Joker, he gets upbeat off the top of the stage by Byleth. A little bit of a flub there by Horns Up finally.
Shield break.
Ooh, Now here goes the stock, probably. Yep. This character's full of tricks, man. Backer? Yep. DK's too big, he has no options. Nice. Using that jab instead. 5. Can't shield it. Can't shield it. Oh my god, he parried it, but still gets hit by the rest. That's so unfortunate. I believe that time, had he just mashed the shield button multiple times, it would have automatically parried all of them. But there it is.
All of it, yeah.
Almost there.
Still living.
Oh, he can't do that again. Yep, there it is. Down smash. Yep. Yeah.
Just gets over to it far enough.
Yeah, and that's what I mean is that even rolling like off of ledge, it's not a good option. Like you will not get away from it, and even then, like let's say you roll because you're expecting it, you still don't have the time, or like because of the lag from rolling, to actually have a chance of getting away from it. The only options you ever drop and then jumping. But there it is with the up tilt taking off, and we might see a victory here.
Szoke doing a really good job kind of hanging around in that one. I really thought maybe about on 4 different occasions he was out of it.
Yeah. I don't know. I agree. But I also just think that DK is just not the character. Like, it could be so much easier with Falcon. I just feel like there are situations that DK is helping with, like, getting that punish damage when he is able to hit Sephiroth. But for the most part, that's just not the case. And it's easier to get edge guarded. It's easier to get ledge guarded and comboed for Sephiroth. And I don't know. This is super hard. It's really hard to see.
It's 2-1 right now, and it looks like Szoke is trying to figure out if it's over or not.
Yeah, he still's got one more, at least. Yeah, it can be confusing though.
No, it seems like there's a lot going on, right? And so once again, for the folks at home, we had a bracket reset. So Horns Up reset the bracket to 0-0. He is now up 2-1. So we're getting ready to go into the possibly our last 2 matches of the night. We'll see in just a second.
Yeah, and like I said, I think he's recognizing that it's not over. He has one chance, and I think it's smart to switch back to that Falcon. Get a little bit of a breather for it, ice it a bit, make Horns just think certain options will work with like those smash attacks and misspace them maybe. And right at the bat, we're seeing just a switch of the pace. And Falcon, with just how much quicker he is, I think Sephiroth, like, it's going to be much easier for Szoke to react to a lot of the moves that Sephiroth can throw out. And because of that, we're going to be seeing a lot more ledge guards with that gentleman's here, a lot more crazy edge guards like that.
Oh,
and there it is,
okay.
Forcing an option right there from Horns Up. And that's the one thing, is that when he expected Captain Falcon Szoke to go for the down air, he wanted to take him with him and use the backwards facing up B. But because he used that Octo Slash, it just makes it so challenging for him to actually get back. It's like impossible if you're angled that way. There's that counter. Very smart stuff. And here it is. Here's the comeback factor with those shadow balls. Yep, and you cannot shield that. Honestly, it's a risk. It's a I forget what the term is. Min-maxing. It's from a lot of card games and RPGs and stuff like that. Is that sometimes it's just smarter to take the like damage.
Yeah. Because
most of the time, if you don't, a lot worse is coming for you. And what happened there is he got shield broken and lost his entire stock. And now we're gonna be seeing
could be his last stock of the game.
Yeah. Oh!
Ooh, X kick.
Falcon taunts. Let's go. Let's go. Feeling himself probably a little bit with those Falcon taunts. And hopefully we're seeing something out of it. I hope that that's a morale booster enough to... Oh no, the air dodge in. Up being high. It's up aired. It sure did.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can't keep following it up like that.
Yeah.
He's waiting for it.
Ooh, that was so smart. He actually footstooled off of him, and that's why he went so high like that. It's one of those extra movement tactics that you don't remember. And all right, now he's at spiking percent. If we're able to see Sephiroth off stage, I don't know what we'll see, but this is a scary situation. You do not want to be on ledge against Sephiroth.
Woo! He tried it. He tried it.
Yes, sir. Oh,
Good spot
the side
dodge.
miss.
Oh, I thought
man.
he was gonna run up and grab on that.
No! How did he live that? This is insanity. Oh, and the Octo
Thought
Slice is
he
gonna do
rolled
it!
back. Thought he had to
there it
roll
is.
back on it.
What a pick from Horns Up. That did wonders. Yeah, right there. When I think as soon as Szoke noticed that he missed that side B, that was literally the hit he needed in order to continue his combo and probably win that match, or at least, at the very least, like, get some extra damage, you know, and continue the game. But I think as soon as that happened, it was just so surprising that it's hard to come up with another option after that, you know?
And
Congratulations.
There it is, folks. Horns Up coming through with the victory, with a 3-1 victory right there. 6-1 in grand finals right there. It's really a lot of pressure to come in and win that many matches all in a row. 4 in a row at one point or another. Then even after Szoke breaking it and then finding a little bit of headway in that matchup. Horns Up closing that out for the night, man. Horns Up, thank you so much for participating, and congratulations on the win. Szoke, thank you so much for coming out and participating as well. Had some really great matches tonight, man. It was a lot of fun to watch our newcomers get in and get some play. I want to thank everybody for staying tuned in with us for so long. Let's see. From posting links, of course. I knew I was getting that sooner or later. Yeah, exactly. All right. Cherry, you got anything for the people coming up? Want to say goodbye?
Sure. It's been nice commentating these, especially just to watch them, and also be sure to, like we talked about earlier, just make sure that you catch out the post-tournament talk show that I'll be doing on Wednesday. And tomorrow, or on Friday, I also will be doing a Super Smash Bros. Melee stream.
Ooh.
And where I'll be playing the Slippy Online function, where I'll be able to compete online with players from anywhere in the area. So be sure to check that out, as well as my character and player reviews next Wednesday.
Cool deal. And then you guys can catch him at Cherry SSBU right here on twitch.tv. Perfect way for him to hop in and finish up the night. While we have the time to, just want to make sure I let everybody else know that once again we are still doing our FIFA tournament next Friday, February 12th. That'll be coming up. If you guys get a chance, please do hop into that. And then this coming Tuesday, we've got our Power Rangers Battle for the Grid tournament. The tournament signups are live. You guys can check that out. Also, you can find it in our Discord server as well. And you can add that by typing !Discord. This week, we've already reached our goal for Janae Benet, but just as a reminder before we go off, we are celebrating Black entrepreneurs in our Making Black History Month campaign. Each week, I am donating $50 to each one of these people's organizations, and I am going to be streaming and taking all donations will go directly to their causes of peace. So if you guys get a chance to, type that !Donate. All tips here, all tips and donations go